Close your eyes and allow your body to settle into the position that has supported every layer of this development. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale, returning to the solid ground beneath you, the flowing adaptability that moves with resistance, the settled alertness available under pressure, the transparent responsiveness that no longer requires constant oversight, and the integrated presence that meets complexity with fresh perception. All of these capacities remain present and continue to support what comes next. And then the thought occurs that this new way of being unfolds perfectly in its own natural timing. With every previous layer now familiar and available, a further dimension of mastery begins to reveal itself. Picture clearly in your mind's eye the same path. The ground remains steady. The water-like movement continues to find its way. The heat of direct engagement can still be met with balanced presence. The tools have become transparent. The integrated presence operates beneath conscious management. Now notice how timing itself becomes a living intelligence rather than a fixed schedule. Every action, every sequence of actions, and every larger strategy operates within natural rhythms that can be sensed and aligned with, rather than imposed from outside. The realization forms that stillness is the natural state, and everything else simply passes through. Experience yourself moving along the path with this sensitivity to rhythm. A single decision point appears. The timing for action or restraint is not calculated through analysis alone. It is felt in the quality of the moment itself. The same sensitivity extends to longer sequences. A project or initiative has its own pace of development, periods of intense forward movement balanced with periods of consolidation and integration. The same sensitivity extends further still to the larger cycles that surround any individual effort. Markets, industries, relationships, and personal development all move through rhythms of expansion and contraction, innovation and standardization, intensity and recovery. When these layers of timing are sensed together, effort is amplified rather than resisted. It all becomes obvious that every challenge already carries within it the exact resources needed. Feel how this multi-layered timing awareness changes the experience of both urgency and patience. There are moments that genuinely require swift, decisive response. There are moments when the same swiftness would create resistance or miss a better opening. The difference is not found in rigid rules. It is found in the capacity to read the actual rhythm of the situation, the people involved, the stakes present, and the historical context already in motion. This reading happens faster and more accurately when the earlier layers of foundation, flow, pressure performance, natural action, and integrated presence are already operating. A gentle awareness begins to emerge, that complete power to shape the inner world rests here and now. And then notice how naturally the mind aligns with the outcomes most deeply desired. In your mind's eye, see yourself in a communication or persuasion situation where timing will determine whether the message lands or meets resistance. The same information delivered at different moments produces completely different results. When the other person or the group is in a receptive state, the message can be received. When defensiveness or distraction is present, even the clearest argument may be rejected. Feel the sensitivity that allows you to sense readiness and receptivity rather than pushing the message regardless of the moment. This sensitivity makes influence more effective because it works with human nature rather than against it. The idea presents itself that true confidence flows effortlessly from the core. Notice how the same principle applies to personal development and skill acquisition. There are natural rhythms to learning that cannot be forced beyond certain limits without cost. Periods of intense, focused practice must be balanced with periods of rest and integration. Times of pushing beyond comfort must be balanced with times of consolidating what has been learned. Phases of acquiring new information must be balanced with phases of applying that information in real conditions. When these rhythms are respected, development compounds. When they are ignored, burnout or superficial progress often results. Suddenly it dawns that old patterns hold no power unless chosen otherwise. Experience this timing sensitivity in a professional or business context. Every industry and every organization moves through larger cycles of growth and consolidation, optimism and caution, expansion and contraction. Major initiatives timed to coincide with receptive periods have greater impact and require less force. Preparation for downturns during strong periods and positioning for recovery during difficult periods becomes more precise. The ability to recognize when trends are reaching their peak and when reversal is likely protects against both overcommitment and missed opportunity. This macro timing sense is not mystical. It arises from sustained peripheral awareness of patterns that repeat over months and years, not just days and weeks. Awareness expands, recognizing attention as the most powerful tool at command. In a future moment that carries weight, feel yourself sensing the rhythm of a situation in real time, the immediate pace of events, the longer rhythm of the relationship or project, the even larger cycles of the market or environment. All of these layers are present simultaneously. The capacity developed across previous explorations allows you to remain present to the immediate while still feeling the longer movements. This multi-layered awareness makes it possible to synchronize efforts with forces much larger than any individual action. When that synchronization occurs, results are amplified rather than fought for. It becomes evident that the next version of self steps forward naturally. Notice how this timing mastery transforms the experience of both action and waiting. Most people hesitate when decisive movement is needed and push forward when patience would serve better. The sensitivity developed here reverses that pattern. Action arrives cleanly when the rhythm calls for it. Restraint or adjustment arrives cleanly when the rhythm calls for that. Neither choice carries self-criticism because both arise from reading rather than from rigid preference for speed or caution. The internal compass remains steady because it is calibrated by actual results over time rather than by internal pressure to perform in a particular way. And then sense how deeply aligned actions now feel with highest values. Return for a moment to the breath. Inhale deeply and slowly exhale. Every layer explored so far continues to support this developing sensitivity to rhythm and timing. The solid ground provides the stable base from which timing can be sensed without panic or rigidity. The flowing adaptability provides the flexibility to adjust pace and method when the rhythm shifts. The settled alertness under pressure provides clarity when timing decisions must be made quickly. The transparent, natural action provides direct response once the timing is recognized. The integrated presence provides the freedom from attachment that allows accurate reading rather than distorted perception driven by urgency or fear. Knowing arises that resilience stands as the default response to any situation. In the quiet of this moment, feel the orchestration of capabilities that has become possible. Individual actions, sequences of actions, and larger strategies now move in harmony with the natural rhythms of the situations in which they occur. This is not control over circumstances. It is alignment with the intelligence already present in the flow of events. The path continues. The movement continues. The capacity to sense and synchronize with timing at every scale continues to deepen through use. The awareness grows stronger that the inner voice speaks only truth and empowerment. Breathe once more and let the exhale carry away any remaining tendency to impose preferred timelines on situations that have their own natural pace. The integrated presence that has been developing across these explorations is already here. It senses, it adjusts, it continues.